Hey everybody, it's me again. I'm sure it's probably against some kind of Facebook protocol to go live twice in one day, but I told you I would share this stuff with you, and so I am sharing it with you. I said I'm committing to my containers, and here. And so I wanted to show you what I'm doing, and it's so funny because a lot of times I have people tell me, oh, I already have a set of containers, I don't need another set. Well, I didn't think I needed 4 sets, but since I happen to have 4 sets, I actually think I have more than 4. I'm gonna tell you what I'm doing with these. Now, you can keep track of your containers. There's an app, actually you can download on your phone that you can keep track of your containers. We have created like paper documents that are all where you can just keep track of it in your notebook. I mean, there's all kinds of ways to keep track, and I've done all those things as well. But you know, I'm kind of to the point with the containers where I don't necessarily need to spend a lot of time figuring out what my meal plan's going to look like. I know at the very beginning it can be challenging. You know, it's like, oh, I need to figure out how I'm gonna get all my reds in or my greens. But so that's definitely, you know, but as you know, I'm kind of a, you know, eating, yeah, I kind of don't always do things all the way in. So here's what I'm doing. So just to bring you up to speed, 21 Day Fix Extreme is the workout program I'm doing, and this is the 21 Day Fix Extreme meal guide. There's 21 Day Fix meal guide, there's the Core to Force meal guide, there's the 22-minute hardcore, Insanity Max 30, Size, Country Heat, all of these programs, all the Beachbody programs, we all use these containers now for everything. So any of our new workout programs are gonna have information on how to use the containers. Now, what I don't want you to do is I don't want you to go buy some knockoff color-coded containers and then ask me, Deb, I don't know how to use the containers. If you want to know how to use the containers and you want to use them right, then you get them from the people that created the whole system, which is Beachbody, and you can get them from me. And I think we've even lowered the price on them to, I don't know what the price is off the top of my head, but I know we lowered the price quite a bit on just the containers alone. But again, don't just get the containers alone. You need to make sure you get the containers that has the Portion Fix meal guide with it. So here's the deal. And as you know, I'm battling crud in my head, so excuse me if I'm not like, ah. But in your eating guide, you get a calculator whereby you enter things like your weight, your height, your age, your activity level, etc. And it tells you which container category you need to eat. So not everybody's going, this is the lowest container category. I eat from the lowest container category. I can actually eat up a category if I want. Yeah, actually I would eat up a category for maintenance, and I really should be eating up a category. But I'm gonna tell you why I don't, because it's hard to eat all this food. So my container categories, I get, oh, not 4, 3. Yay! Let's get one of those out of there. Yay! So I get 4 reds. Reds are considered our protein type foods, right? So I get 4 reds. I get 3 greens, and guess what? They're bigger than the reds because we should eat lots more greens than reds. And we get 2 purples, which are our fruit, same size as the greens. I get 2 yellows, which are our carbs. They're not very big, are they? These actually hold a lot more food than you think. This is my like dairies, healthy fats type of thing. So I consider it my dairy, my cheese, that's where that goes. And then this is my salad dressing. That's what I call this one because it's the only thing I really use it for. But it's also, oh, what else is orange used for? Here I am. Orange is also used for, it's called our seeds and dressings. So you could fill that with sunflower seeds or pumpkin seeds, but I use it for my 21 Day Fix salad dressing, which I always have some made, and it must have gotten moved. So Anyway, you poured your dressing in here and it's perfect. And then we get spoons. So like this is my peanut butter. You get 2 spoons. You can also use your spoons for cooking oil, like coconut oil, you know, things like that. So you can also use it for some like almonds and things like that. So this is what I'm gonna do. This is how crazy I am. I'm just gonna have these little containers set up, like, I don't know, somewhere that doesn't annoy my husband, right? And I'm just gonna take them off as I eat them. So like today, and I haven't eaten a whole lot yet, so I've got some making up to do because I got up and I ate a little bit and then I worked out and then I took a nap. So I need to catch up on my food. But I've had Shakeology, so I'm gonna take a red down, right? And then I had 2 pieces of turkey bacon, which is half of a red. I've tried to eat 4 pieces of turkey bacon and it just doesn't work for me. I can't eat that much. So I have half a red. So what am I gonna do with my half a red? I actually boiled some eggs, so I'm going to have a random boiled egg because 2 eggs are 1 red. So 1 egg is a half a red. So I'll probably have that boiled egg later this afternoon as a snack. So that would then be my 2 red. That would make 1 red, but I'm gonna keep that there. But I'm actually getting ready to have some homemade steak soup. See? This is my special Weight Watchers steak soup that I've made before. It's out of my Weight Watchers cookbook. And it has lean stew meat, and it's got beef broth, and it's got some diced potatoes and carrots. So how am I going to make this? How am I going to figure out the containers? Well, you know, it doesn't have to be something that you stress out about. What I did was I spooned out of my big bowl, I spooned the solid parts of the stew into my red container. And most of the solid parts are stew meat. So, and there was some potatoes and carrots in there too. So I really spooned in a very liberal portion into here. And I didn't have the liquid in here, right? I didn't have the liquid. So I spooned that into this and I poured it into my bowl, and then I spooned some of the broth in so that I have a nice mixture. So I'm going to count this as 1 red. So I'm going to take another red, 1 red, and I'm going, oh, and I had oatmeal for breakfast, so I have to take one of my yellows back. And I'm going to count this as another yellow because I have my carrots and my potatoes in here. Now carrots are actually a vegetable, but I might even get away with calling this a half of a yellow, but we'll see. So for all intents and purposes, my yellows are gone. So once I have my boiled egg for my snack, I'm going to have, this is what I have left to eat today. Oh my goodness. I have to eat another red, which I know I will eat for dinner. So I always save a red for dinner. And we'll probably, it looks like we're having chicken. And I have to eat all my greens. See, this is poor planning. This is definitely poor planning. So I honestly have a kind of a hard time sometimes getting all these in, which is one of the reasons why I started drinking Shakeology. It's one of the reasons why I like this eating plan, because by my own, I mean, I like vegetables, but I don't necessarily like to eat this much vegetables, right? So I will probably, as I go out, I'm going to get a salad bar. And if my salad bar is usually, I count it as 2 greens because I have my lettuce, and then I have the things I put on it, like the carrots and the onion and tomato and bell pepper and things like that. So I usually count my salad as 2. So that'll give me 2. And then I'll have some broccoli, I'm sure, with my chicken. Or I'll have some carrots with my boiled egg, some carrots and peanut butter with my boiled egg. That might be better because I have a feeling I'm gonna be like really full if I try to eat a salad and a big old thing of broccoli, because that's a lot of broccoli, as well as my chicken for dinner. So see, I'm kind of thinking this out right now. I'm kind of thinking it out. I did have some fruit in my Shakeology, so that was probably actually a half of a purple. So I have some really super green bananas over here. I'm probably gonna, as I go get my salad bar, get myself a little ripe banana. Half a banana is one purple. So I'll do that. And then when I have my salad, I'll have my salad dressing, so that'll get taken care of. And I always put some, I like blue cheese or feta cheese, and I like some nuts on my salad, so I will make that be my blue. So, and I still have one spoon left. That'll be the, I'll put some coconut oil on my broccoli. Coconut oil, healthy fats, we need them. So that's how I'm gonna do this. So right now, I'm really behind on eating, and I'm telling you, this is like a game changer for me because, you know, even if you eat oatmeal and healthy brown rice and sweet potatoes and all that stuff, I mean, still, pasta, whole grain pasta, I'm just telling you, you still need to know the portions, you still need to know what you need to be eating on the whole. And I was not eating enough protein. Protein is not really my jam. I could totally, I mean, I like protein. I'm not somebody that would go totally vegan, but really I could have like maybe 2 proteins a day, like some Shakeology and some chicken or taco meat or something. I mean, that's the way I would go. And then I would have like a big old bowl of pasta and put some turkey tomato sauce on it. I'm like, okay, that's great. Well, the pasta is like 4 of these when I eat it. So even though it's whole grain pasta, it's still 4. It's still not so great. So this is how I'm gonna be eating. So here we go. This is all I've eaten today. So this helps me plan. This is really something for those of you that work, especially, you really should be doing this the night before. Or even a lot of my clients do it on the weekend and they plan it out for several days, if not for the whole week. Because healthy doesn't just happen, right? It doesn't. I mean, this is, you know, if we had, I actually had my Shakeology before I took my nap because I wasn't super hungry, but I thought when I wake up from my nap, I'm going to be probably pretty hungry, and then, and I'll be more likely to grab something that I shouldn't. Just because it's quick. So I'm going to drink my Shakeology now. And so I'm really not that hungry yet. And again, the reason I took my nap so early, usually I wait a little bit later in the day to take my nap. That's called girl boss problems, yes. But yeah, it's because I have this thing going on in my head. So it's not complicated. It's not. But I'm just doing this because I have all these containers, and I just think the visual representation will be kind of fun for me to like, okay, at the end of the day, okay, what do I have left? Because a lot of my clients have trouble eating all their containers. And then what happens is, see, I have to know when I'm gonna eat the greens because I won't get them all in if I don't. So see, I have to plan that really well. Most of the other things, you don't have as many problems. I mean, getting all your proteins in can be, I never have any problem getting the yellows in. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So you'll be seeing lots of containers in the near future. If you have any questions, let me know. But this is the game changer. And I'm telling you, I've got this all in my head now because I've been doing this for 2 years. When you first start, yeah, it's a little awkward. You're like, but seriously. And the whole concept is whatever fits in the container is what you eat. So how much broccoli am I supposed to eat? How much rice am I supposed to eat? Fill it up, baby. That's it. That's your container. You don't have to get out a measuring cup. I mean, and really by now I know. I mean, I just have never portioned out my steak soup before, so I thought it would be interesting to see. And this is really about how much soup I would eat anyway, so it's nice to see that the actual container portion is equivalent to what I would normally eat. I don't normally overeat on steak soup, right? Not like on pasta. So, anywho, that's it. Have fun. I'm gonna eat my soup now. Thanks for tuning in.